So what exactly are CSS shapes? Well, it's perhaps easiest to understand what they are by contrasting them with what they are not. It's likely that you've seen some of these examples of these types of shapes out there, and maybe you've even used them before. Nothing wrong with that. These, of course, are shapes, and they are shapes created out of CSS. But they're not the type of shapes that we're talking about in this course. You see, when you float these and the content wraps around them, the area that they require is still a rectangular box. And this is the primary difference between these types of shapes and the CSS shape specification, the stuff that we're talking about in this course. When you use CSS shapes, you're actually controlling how inline content flows around a defined shape. And this may seem like a very simple idea, but I assure you that the more you know about how it works and the more you experiment with it, the more powerful it will become. There are many beautiful designs out there, but overall, many of them look very much the same. And this is where CSS shapes can be a real differentiator. On the web, everything is pretty much a series of stacked rectangles. We've been pretty creative and done a lot of really neat things, but there's only so much you can do and do well within the constraints of a box. In print, on the other hand, virtually anything is possible. The sky is really the limit. Well, many of the features that we've been able to leverage are now making their way onto the web. These changes are evident by things like Flexbox, CSS grid layout, multi-column layout, and more. And now the CSS shape spec is bringing more print-like layout features to the web. Coming up in this course, we will dive into the fundamentals of working with CSS shapes. We will explore much of how they work and what they provide. And we attempt to ignite your inspiration and get you excited about putting them to work as you build and design for the web.